module 3, where we're going to tease out any icky beliefs around our bodies. We're going to dive into our old paradigm. And the old paradigm is basically all the stuff, all the junk, anything that's blocking us from stepping into this new highest expression. So first, let's look at the origin. What is your old paradigm? Write out all the negative beliefs you can think of around your body. Write them all out. And where did they originate? Where did it come from? Was it from someone that said something to you when you were young? Was it from a relationship? Was it from a romantic relationship? Was it from childhood? What's the origin of these negative beliefs? If you can think of them, write them next to the negative belief that you wrote down. And the last part of this assignment is I want you to draw, paint, or create a collage representation of your old paradigm. So this is everything to do with the negative beliefs that you have accumulated around your body. Make art or make a collage or make a drawing that represents that and kind of get connected to it, because I think when we kind of look at it directly and face it, it helps in the processing of it. It also helps in walking away. When we look really directly at the old paradigm, it helps us in our walking away process and shifting. Something that came up for me when I began my journey, and as I've continued my journey, especially the farther I get into my new paradigm, is this overwhelming sense of unworthiness. And it's something I've had to work on pretty diligently, especially this last month. Really going back to the beginning of and the deepest of wounds from my childhood. I definitely had some beliefs surrounding my body, especially my skin color, due to some of the adults that were around me when I was a child, saying certain things. There were people that I looked up to, and there was a vibe of just, not being accepted and not being approved of for being biracial or for having brown skin. And so I really had to kind of look at that and dive into it and see that it was connected to this feeling of, you can't control this, and it is tied to unworthiness. And I wouldn't have consciously known that, but as I did more work on myself, I started to see that I was, unconsciously making this connection. So we're going to tap on unworthiness, and obviously unworthiness can be tied to a lot of different things. It might be tied to your body, it might be tied to something else, but unworthiness is what we're tapping on. And let's dive right in. I'm so excited.